To succeed, you gotta do your best. But to win, you gotta be the best. Go, give me the gold. I want the gold. The goal is to be in first place.
What up? Is me, Prez, back at you with a Real Ninjas React. Got a video here today. It's called Ghost Photos Part 1. This is a YouTuber YouTube channel called Slapped Ham. And they dabble and dibble and dabble in ghost stuff. And I think y'all like watching the ghost stuff. So I got some ghosts. Let me react to some shiznit. Okay, so as you can see, you see this little scroll right here. I got my first donation. I appreciate you, cuz. I really do appreciate it. Man, that gives me a lot of confidence to keep going forward. I appreciate it. So I'm not asking for no more donations. If you want to donate, it's right there. You see that right there. But don't forget to react and share this video. If you want something, you got to ask for it. My cousin just showed me that. All right. Okay. Because I asked for a donation in my last video. I said, I ain't never had a donation. Nobody ever sent me something, say, do your thing, Prez. And boom. I mean, shoot, family should be the first one to support you. So thank you, family. I appreciate you. Honorary ninja. Okay, we come back around. Hold on. I am high, cuz. Just let you know that also. So don't forget to react and share this video, please. Please, I'm gonna put the please on there later. So I'm gonna take that off so you can see more of the video. Hold on, but it's right there. Okay, if you want to share, yeah, you know what to do. If you want to send me some a donation, want to send $1, say, hey, hi, Prez. I appreciate it. But let's get on here, get to it, do it to it. Because I don't believe in ghosts, all right? And I'm going to science you how all this is possible. Let's go.
We've got a real treat for you. It's a bit of bonus content this week. It's a massive compilation of some of the scariest ghost photos we've ever seen. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Yeah, it's a long video. It's about like 45 minutes. I'm not going to do the whole thing. That's why I'm breaking up. It's part 1. Might do the rest later or tomorrow, something like that. So part 1, here we go.
This photo was taken in 2012. It's of a grandmother posing with her grandson. When the father of the young baby reviewed the photo, he was alarmed to see a figure wearing a collared shirt drifting behind his mother. After showing his neighbors the photo, they informed him that the previous...
That's a nigga. That was your mama hunted by mandingos.
Previous owner's son had overdosed and died in the basement of the house. It was noted that the deceased son was an avid golfer, and if you look closely, it looks as though the figure could be wearing a collared golf shirt. Also, if you look to the left of frame, there appears to be another figure of a young girl. This could be the person taking the photo, but I don't think the angle is quite right.
It ain't. See, what happened is, so this, hey, this lady been around the block, okay? When they say you snatch souls, she done snatched nigga's soul, okay? That's a black man, all right, standing behind her. And she snatched that nigga's soul. He's still alive.
Just camera malfunction, or could this tall figure be the spirit of the previous owner's son?
When she snatched that nigga's soul. Glock.
Photographer Gordon Watson took this photo while visiting Dark Hedges in Stranocum, County Antrim, a location made famous by the HBO series Game of Thrones. A ghostly figure known as the Grey Lady is said to haunt this very stretch of road. She's been reported for many years by witnesses that say she floats the length of the road before vanishing at the last beech tree. Legend has it it's the ghost of an old maid that died tragically hundreds of years ago. Many tourists flock to this road in the hope of seeing the Grey Lady. However, it's thought that this is the first hard evidence of her existence. Photographer Kevin McCauley examined the photo and told the local newspaper, the Ballymoney Times, that it hadn't been doctored or digitally enhanced in any way.
See, this looks like two ghosts though. This a head right here. This a head right here. They facing each other. They talking to each other. You know, this their little Batman capes. You know what I mean? I think that one of my theories is on ghost is that there is no ghost, and just like if you put your hand on the door when you're walking out of the gas station, you leave a handprint. You know, I think that you can leave prints. You know what I mean? So like it was a print of you right there. You know what I mean? Shoot, and this is a print of somebody who probably some niggas that got hung before. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just but we leave prints places. So, and that's just as plausible as you die and you came back and now you just chilling around being stupid. Why do we get stupid when you become a ghost? Because when you become a ghost, now I'm just standing in the corner looking at you, or I'm standing behind old white ladies, you know what I mean? Or I'm just opening up cabinet doors and shutting them. Just get stupid as it goes. I don't believe we just turn remedial.
Hey, so is this really the infamous Grey Lady that haunts this old stretch of road? The Watts family always believed that their house was haunted. Mrs. Watts would sometimes hear a child calling for mum, and her children would insist that it wasn't them. The family would also find objects moved about without explanation. They asked a medium to visit the house. The medium believes that the home is haunted by the spirit of a young boy looking for attention, so the family has tried to coexist with the ghost. During a birthday party for one of the children, the family's fears about a haunting were confirmed. In a photo that shows Mrs. Watts in a mirror carrying the birthday cake into the room, she isn't alone in the reflection. Near the bottom of the mirror appears the grey face of a young boy. The family tried to explain the photo, but all of the children that were in the house at the time are clearly visible in the photo. With no earthly explanation for the eerie face in the mirror, the Watts family could only assume that their ghostly boarder used the birthday photos as another opportunity to make his presence felt. Belief in an afterlife dates back thousands of years. In Mesopotamian religions, ghosts were thought to have been formed when a person died, taking on the personality and memory of the deceased. Today, many religions believe that the soul or spirit of a person lives on after they die. While the notion is difficult to prove, the belief in ghosts and spirits is culturally universal. The existence of the human soul has long been a topic of hot debate. Many believe that ghosts and spirits of the deceased do exist here on Earth, and are often attached to a location or people that they were familiar with in life.
Why though?
In January 2019, Jennifer Hodges' CCTV camera captured
I
what...
also think that it's time traveling people in suits that make them invisible. You know, so, but you know, sometimes suits fuck up. You know what I mean? So you can see, I can see you a little bit sometimes. Okay, and they go so fast and look like they're just standing there, but they're really not. They came there. It's a remnants of them. That's how fast they go. Okay. I also think a good explanation of ghosts is that we're in the Matrix. It's a whole simulated world we're in, and is glitching. If it's a ghost, it's a glitch.
What she believes is the ghost of her deceased son. Hodge was in bed watching TV with her daughter when she received a phone notification that there was someone in the kitchen. She opened the message and was stunned to see a male figure that looked just like her son, Robbie. The pair quickly ran into the kitchen, but there was no one there, nor were they able to find any evidence of a break-in. The photo, which appears to show a figure dressed in white standing in the middle of the kitchen, has caused quite a stir online. When asked about the image, Hodge said, "Now I feel like he was letting me know he's happy in heaven. That brings me some comfort, but I still just think it's weird." Could it be possible that Hodge's CCTV camera has actually captured the spirit of her deceased son, Robbie? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.
Robbie.
This photo was posted to Imager by username The Stringer. It was taken back in 1970 at a birthday party, the day when, as planned, no one that attended could recall anything unusual happening or any uninvited guests. However, when they reviewed the photos taken that day, they noticed a face of a girl at the bottom
That's
of one of the
crazy.
images.
Double exposures.
It was a complete mystery. No one could identify the young girl at the bottom of the photograph. Some months later, the Stringer's grandmother saw the photo and was nearly brought to tears. She was certain that the young girl was Marie, her daughter that had died decades earlier.
Wouldn't that be messed up? Like, you was a kid, right? And you died. And you got sent to, you got, like, possessed or something like that. And now you're tormented on earth for the rest of eternity. Like, what did the little kid do? Why can't she go home? That's why I don't believe in that. Okay, I think this right here, one of them time travelers in the invisible suits, and she got the invisible gel on. She don't gotta have the suit on. It's just a little gel.
This creepy photo, taken in the Ballyboley Forest in Northern Ireland, was sent to our Facebook page by Jamie. After failing to see anything unusual on her first trip to the forest, Jamie and her boyfriend decided to return once more, this time with a camera. She snapped some photos of the area, but it wasn't until they returned home that the couple noticed something very unsettling in one of the images. There, right in the middle of the trees, appears to be the apparition of a young girl in a white dress. Ballyboley Forest has
That's a
long
nigga
been
right there.
associated with the paranormal and is often listed as one of the
Oh,
most
black
haunted
girl.
forests in the world. Originally thought to be an ancient druid site, the forest is now open to the public. However, many locals tend to avoid the area. Said by some to contain a gateway to another world, the forest was the site of many mysterious disappearances during the 15th, 16th, and 17th centuries. Some even believe that these disappearances may help to explain the strange occurrences of more recent times. In 1994, a couple claimed to have heard disembodied screams emanating from the forest after witnessing a mysterious black smoke cloud. Some years later, two men claimed that they heard strange moaning sounds coming from within the forest. When they went to investigate, they came across several trees that were smeared in blood. As the men fled in terror, one looked back and saw four figures
Moaning
dressed in
sounds.
brown rags. The figures didn't chase them, however. They just stood and stared at the men as they escaped. Could it be possible that the disembodied screams heard from within the forest are actually cries for help from the souls of those who have disappeared long ago? If so, does Jamie's picture prove that these spirits are perhaps destined to spend an eternity wandering the eerie wooded hillside of the Ballyboley Forest?
A nigga. Old black girl.
Pictures of children are rarely unsettling photos. Normally, people like the photographer of this photo are trying to capture the adorable moments that often happen when children are around. This little boy decided to stick his tongue out at the camera, but the viewers of the photo were much more focused on the entity that appears to be lurking behind him. Just behind the boy, there seems to be an entity with dark hair and a grey dress floating in the air. Its arms hang limply and its head is down, almost as if it were hanging from the ceiling. Some skeptics have suggested that there's a person behind the child holding up a coat, or that a toy had been thrown in the air and appeared blurred in the image. However, many who have seen the photo believe that there's a clear enough face to establish that the image shows a ghost.
I don't know. They be reaching sometimes. Like, I didn't see the body. I didn't see the head down. I don't know.
Brackley has the honour of being known as one of the most haunted villages in England. Located in the Ashford district of Kent, this town has a reported 15 ghosts that haunt various parts of the village. One such place is Daring Woods, also known as Screaming Woods, named so because of the terrifying screams that are often heard by people passing by. This photo here...
I'm going to get my little accent. I don't know where he's from. Trying to get my accent down. Village. No, damn, that fucking sucked.
It was taken by a resident of Pluckley. They claim it's a ghost wandering the Screaming Woods. On Halloween night of 2015, members of the Sydney South West Paranormal Investigators, or SSWPI, from Sydney, Australia, managed to snap this convincing ghost photo while investigating St Bartholomew's Cemetery in Western Sydney. They were there as part of a tour group when they suddenly heard a whining sound coming from over near one of the graves. Using a high-spectrum camera, the investigators managed to capture this startling photo of what many believe is a ghost. We think it's moving towards us. It has legs, arms. We think it's a male, said SSWPI lead investigator Kelly Ryan. Opened in 1841, the cemetery and church, which was destroyed by fire in 1989, have been home to many supernatural sightings. Tour guide Hazel McGann also admits to having strange experiences on the grounds, saying, "I closed down. I kept having horrendous feelings near where the photo was taken." McGann is no stranger to paranormal encounters either. She claims that a local scout group once saw her being followed by the ghost of a short man as she walked in the direction of the M4 motorway. Her research revealed that the ghost may have been that of Thomas James Willis, who was also known as the Penrith Jockey. His mother Mary is buried in the cemetery, but McGann believes his spirit is really there because of his daughter Emily, who died when she was only 3. McGann claims to have seen the ghost of Emily roaming the grounds at night. "She's a very naughty girl, very much a prankster," she said. Members of the SSWPI have also claimed to have seen a little girl running around the cemetery, only to mysteriously disappear into thin air.
8 years old and in eternity. That's fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff us content creators ask you to do, but you never do. This was part 1. I'll come with part 2 when I do it. When I do it, I do want to do it. Okay, as you can see, you see this rolling down here. If you want to donate. But what I do need you to do is to don't forget to react and share this video. Okay, simplest thing you can do. If you don't want to send a Cash App, the more simple thing you could do, push that fucking like button, push that thumbs out button, push that angry face. Push the thumbs up. I think I said that. Did I say that? I don't know. All right. I'm extra high. Got shit to do still. Life. Y'all have a great day. Until next time, I'll see you again. First place on my kids, yeah. All I know is double time and do it big, yeah. Out here on my hustle slime. I'm out my grid, yeah. Struggle ain't a trait of mine. I'm on my biz, yeah. And I won't fold. I live by the code of the beat. I will not go in defeat, and I will live on in these streets. Just to be in first place, even on my worst day. Rocking like an earthquake, stepping through my birthplace. Every night I work late, even on my birthday. Trapping till my back ache. All I want is cake. If you got a problem, nigga, it's on me. If you got a bottle, bitch, it's on me. If you got a bottom, bitch, she's on me. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm hungry for the dough. Give me the dough. I want the dough. The dough is to be in first place, even though my